Hiya, this is Natalie from Motorcycle Tours to Spain, and I am here to give you a top tip to leave the N260. Just get off. The reason I say that is because if you do, this is what you can find. I mean, come on. Now, don't get me wrong, the N260 is incredible, it really is, but there are some sections that they're just a bit there. So with that in mind, my top tip number 2 is do some research, put some hours in, just really have a good look at where you want to go. You'll hear loads of riders say that they just get off the ferry and follow their nose, they just point their wheels wherever they want to go, blah, blah, blah. And you'll probably have a great time. You will have a great time, but you won't have an exceptional time. These are the kind of roads you can find. They are incredible and literally all over Spain. But the problem with just following your nose and plugging into your sat nav, your destination town, is it's simply going to take you the quickest way. You're not going to go with the prettiest roads, with the best viewpoints and the blinding bends. You're just going to get there quicker. In fact, to start with, and well, this is another top tip for you. Top tip number 3. Choose something, choose landmarks, for example. It could be statues or churches, monasteries, highest elevation points, lakes, mountain peaks, whatever might interest you the most, and pin them. Sometimes it won't work for you. Sometimes it's just a crap road getting there, but most of the time you'll discover these really incredible roads that you wouldn't necessarily have found, with gorges and valleys and views for miles. So over the many years and years of touring that we've done, at the end of a lot of our trips, what we do is get a paper map and a Sharpie, a bit like Natalie does, Itchy Boots, and we mark off where we've been and we make notes on it. So for the next time that we go, we can remind ourselves of what was where, and whether it was worth it or whether it was just something simply to leave out. Top tip number 4, because I'm just full of them today. Decide how many hours you want to spend in the saddle. Try to forget the mileage. It's not about the mileage and not about how far you get. It's about how long you spend sitting on the bike. 100 miles in the mountain is not the same as 100 miles on the motorway. One, you'll spend all day doing it, potentially 5 hours. The other could be just 2 or 3. So plan your trip in hours rather than miles. It's really, really important and can mean the difference of getting somewhere happy and fulfilled, or knackered and just rushing to get to your destination accommodation. Which leads me on to top tip number 5. Make sure you have your accommodation sorted before you arrive, because we've been there. We've arrived at our location in the past and we've found that the hotel was closed. No campsites in the area. You could potentially also find that access isn't possible for a bike, and when you're tired or wet, because it does rain sometimes, it can ruin a fantastic day's riding by spending like hour or 2 trying to find somewhere else to stay. And this has also happened. We've actually had to go to the next town to find somewhere, and it's just really not nice. So yeah, make sure you know where you're staying before you get there, and that you're booked in and there is room for you. And that's it. I hope this has all been helpful for you, my rambling. If there's anything you would like to know, just let us know. We can easily answer your comments below. Absolutely no problem. So that's it from me saying goodbye. Bye.